By the way, you know what I realized this afternoon?
Hmm.
You could put a custom opening on your Premiere. It's just that you would attach it like an opening you normally would, and then you just wouldn't use their countdown.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki.
Yo, yo, yo. How are you? Are you sure you're here? Because Mr. Carey claimed he was here before me, but it was really me first.
Nerdy Joe. Sorry, Carrie, by the official count, you're third.
Oh, that's par for the course. Trump names Casey Anthony as Director of Department of Child and Family Services. Yeah. That's right on schedule. Okay.
Please tell me that's an Onion article.
It is a joke, man. I mean, no,
I mean, it's one of those things I wouldn't put it past them, When you look at some of the other stuff. Holy crap. Are there seriously 10 people here already?
There are, but they may be in Muckster and Finkel channels. Okay, if you're watching a Muckster or Finkel, the chat's going on over here at the FMAC chat and play.
Yeah, we'll only be looking at the one. Well, actually, StreamYard would show all the chats.
Now, Casey Anthony, she's too old for Matt Gaetz, right? So they couldn't enter into a relationship.
Yeah. I watched about the only thing I ever watch from Saturday Night Live anymore is I'll try to watch their news thing.
Yeah, Colin. And
that's what. Yeah, they had a line this week where he said about he asked Matt Gaetz to be his secretary of whatever. I forget what he's doing.
Attorney General.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Gaetz said the same thing he says when he sees a teenage girl. I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah.
What the hell
one else before that says, "Now give us something really silly." Hello, Miss Nikki. How are you?
I am okay, and I know that this is Dannie bait.
Dannie bait, yeah.
But Muckster, I did get the email, but we actually have to be on the phone or something because for me to sign in, it wants to send a code.
Right. We went through that, I think.
You mean to sign into email?
Yep.
Well, if you do it now, it would probably send it to my phone, and I could just tell you what the code is.
Okay, give me just a second.
Hello, Mr. Nicky. Are you baking stuff while we're up here? Mr. Carey
asked me to verify my phone yesterday when I went there.
Yeah. How did I do that?
We are acting up untrackable because that's what we do. We're rebels without a cause.
You know what George C. Scott said? It's better to act up than to act down.
I'm sorry?
It's better to act up than to act down.
Yeah, all right.
That might have been me, actually. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I'm eating while live streaming because it drives certain people crazy. But if it drives any of you crazy, I'll stop.
I should have saved my grilled cheese then, huh?
Untrackable, I gave him a shout out on Resla channel, but he overlooked me. That channel chat was pretty busy, so it's pretty. Mr. Wilson, how are you? It's pretty easy to overlook a chat in the Resla channel. I think there were like 400 people that night.
What are you saying? Now it's telling me. That the password is wrong.
2 capital letters.
Yep, there it goes.
He did tell me he was going to change the password just to mess with you. It worked.
Okay.
Oh, that was Mr. Wilson said no eating while live stream. I'm sorry, I thought that was untrackable. All right, I'll do it for Mr. Wilson. Wow. So you think Danny will show?
I just put it in private there. I don't know if you have to put the G in or not on here. It's a capital G.
Nope.
I hope so. I think this is about a good time of day for her, usually on a Sunday. Of course, she's a couple hours earlier than us, but yeah, I'd like to find out where she's been.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it's easy to overlook a Trump supporter, but now that you mention it. Did y'all go to lunch with me today? Actually, that was several days
to
ago.
watch it. I was going to actually watch it early.
It was actually pretty boring. It's just me ordering and eating lunch. And then going, oh, that's right. I was going to the bathroom when I ended it. Yeah.
I looked at it earlier to see how long it was because I didn't want to start a live while that was going on.
When I go to the bathroom, you should not be looking to see how long it is. It's, it's not your it's not your area. Old guy Mitch. We got 11. Mr. Kerry, Mr. Nicky, old guy Mitch, untrackable, Mr. Wilson. A lot of misters.
Everybody's hoping that Danny shows up.
Ms.
I've been constantly, people would be saying, have you seen Danny? Do you know anything about Danny?
Yeah, anyone just joining the last live stream we did on Finkel, just as we were closing, she shows up. And we haven't seen her. I don't think we've seen her since before we started FMAC, have we?
I don't think so because I saw where she subscribed to it yesterday.
Oh, okay. So, and it was an unintentional shutdown. We none of us were like, what happened? We were all like, what happened? I forgot the main topic. Oh, that's right. It was Dog Powell, one of the panelists, WNN.
Did you? Oh. I'm turning into a chauvinist, but no, it's not chauvinist. What's the word? What was it?
You're turning into one?
That's wrong. I forget the word. God, I used to know it. Jingoist. Jingoist. Jingoist.
What's a jingoist?
That's kind of like a xenophobe. It's somebody who just totally cares about their own country and says fuck all to everybody else. I swear I'm tired of people foreign accents telling me what's wrong with America. Hey, Cart.
Hey, Carte Blanche. How are you? Jingoist. I've never heard that term before. If you didn't tell me, I would have guessed the guy at the Red Kettle store jingling.
I got into it. Do you remember Fu Toy? He used to go to TPP. I didn't think I interacted with him much, but he seemed to think I had it in for him. But he's Irish, and he was, giving lessons on the U.S. Constitution and stuff, and it just drove me nuts. And he's a real snowflake. You know who he reminded me of? Our old buddy, the perfect soulmate. He just took everything real personal,
I haven't seen Perfect Soulmates in forever. Not that I miss them.
The last I saw him was a few months ago when I think it was in comments on one of your videos.
Oh,
It might have been when we were still doing the chats all on your channel, before we started the and it was like Vip said something and Soulmate was there like backing him up on it.
oh.
That's last I knew of him.
Mr. Vips, if you're in the audience, give us a ping. Where's Mr. Perfect Soulmate?
I thought Vips was Mr. Wilson.
No, Mr. Wilson's been. I've never talked to him like on a live stream, but he's been commenting in my videos since damn near the beginning.
Or maybe that's why I recognized his name. It's like there's another guy I noticed been real regular on your videos. I forget it. They're like retired Army or something like that.
Yeah, he's been there at least before last year. I can't remember exactly when. I actually confused it with somebody else until I realized that he also is not a big fan of Mr. Trump. I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be the same guy.
Cart's leave it already.
What about Cart?
Okay, she just stopped in to say hi, and she's off to do other things. Okay, Cart.
Have a good day. Your timing does compete with the famous breakup. That's probably 16 is more than we usually get. So I don't know.
They're breaking up with the 1A community. He just announced it.
Oh, the 1A community. I didn't know he was part of the 1A community.
Who's that?
For public safety.
Oh, yeah. He always said he was. Well, he doesn't really do the real 1A thing.
Yeah.
I just realized it is awful early in the morning for the down under people.
Untrackable. Food and moving on is my thing now. You're moving on with the food. You're taking the food with you.
Oh.
You're not going to leave the food here. You're going to leave the damn popcorn. That's not bad popcorn, actually.
Did you both see the short that I did on Tina? What's her name? That I listed out of the.
I missed that.
I'll show it to you. That's the kind of thing I was talking about. Want to do with all the podcasts, Nikki.
Okay.
That's actually one of the things I put on your channel without asking Finkel. You're not paying attention to your own channel.
I noticed there was a couple of new videos on my channel, but you did warn me. You said you're going to do something on my channel about my permission again. But that's actually a lie because over a year ago I gave you permission.
Well, of course, if I ever put anything on there you object to, feel free to delete it.
Yeah, I know how to delete. Yeah.
I only do it with things that I think you'll appreciate. This is what I.
Oh yeah.
With this up, and I also put one up about Jocelyn's story while I was at it.
Yeah, I saw that one. I missed this one.
And I can't talk too much about it other than what's been already reported. But for anybody who's interested, my son, 25 years old, was getting out of a car at his own house, going to his front door when two undercover DEA agents followed a U-Haul truck into his neighborhood and decided they were going to do a walk and talk. And for anybody, I don't care if you're a 1A or whatever, there was no legal reason for a traffic stop. He had not. This U-Haul truck had not violated the law. They just saw what they thought might be a hand-to-hand drug sale because the guy driving the U-Haul stood in a doorway of an apartment. Let that sink in for a minute. He was standing in a doorway of an apartment, and he got in this U-Haul truck and drove off. And they followed him to my son's neighborhood. My son was getting out of his friend's car, going to his front door, when an undercover agent yelled, "Hey, I need to talk to you." My son turned around and came back because he complied. Had he not complied, my son would be alive. If he would have just gone into his front door, he would be alive today. But he came back and he stood in front of this officer with his hands behind his back. And the officer said, "I need to see your hands. I don't know if you're armed." Now understand, this man is in plain clothes, had not identified himself. According to the 4 eyewitnesses, 4 of them. And my son turned his wrist upward, palms up, put his wrists together, arms out in front of him, and said, "Yes, sir, I do carry. It's in my front right waistband. Please remove it for my safety and yours." And this officer grabbed his wrist, had control of him, and screamed, "Gun, gun, gun." While the other officer came running and put his arms from behind, put his arms around Caleb, and they fell backward. And as my son was getting up off of him, the first officer tased him. And when that wasn't enough, he put the gun to his head and he shot 3 times at point blank range.
You got hood on. Let me see. Let me cry.
Like a comet
Easy.
blazing across the
You can jump through that? Get one. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
By the way, strangely, that song at the end was blocked just about everywhere except the United States, including U.S. territories. Hi, Kiwi.
I'm still getting comments in my videos how Trump is for the First Amendment. And how our speech to that. I'm sorry.
How many times has he made comments about the cops should be able to just beat the crap out of people and stuff like that?
Yeah, he's very clearly very much for more immunity for police, for law enforcement.
Yep.
I'm trying to imagine that playing out at my house. And I'm thanking God I have cameras with audio out front. I have cameras with audio in my car. I usually carry a body cam. They're going to have to delete shit if they ever pull that shit here. Because she said before eyewitnesses?
Yeah.
And yet no charges against the agents.
Nope.
Nope. And of course, there's no body cam or anything because they were undercover.
Yeah. That's why, if you can hear my voice and you got a few $100s to spend, get some with audio cameras to go around your house. Because when he says, "I have a gun," and he puts his hands up out there, and then the cop for his assurance says, "Gun, gun, gun." Yeah. Fuck that old trick. That's what they did to that lady in Houston. Stop resisting, while she's on the ground unconscious. What audiences is that for?
Yeah, that's just to get that on their body cams.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know all the body cam is going to be showing is like the person's jacket or whatever, because they're like pressed up against them.
By the way, if you live across the street or adjacent to a school, K through 12, I suggest you get an extra camera and aim it in that direction. Not to take away from the privacy of the students, but in case one of these assholes who want to do whatever it is they think they're doing with a gun
Oh yeah.
What was it? Uvalde? There's this whole controversy about whether they let him in through the side door or the side door was left open. If the next house over had a camera on that door, we would know. Not that there isn't enough failures there anyway, even without that.
Uvalde pissed me off so much.
It pissed a lot of people off.
Cops wouldn't go in, but they wanted to arrest the parents that wanted to go in.
Yeah. But the cops are supposed to protect. They didn't protect anything, in my opinion.
Nope. I think if I won't even say if I had a kid, if my nephew was in that school, I'd have been in jail because there would have been a cop with a broken jaw if he was trying to stop me from going in there.
Well, also, if you can hear my voice, know that I'm not anti-cop. I'm anti-cops with unlimited immunity. I'm all for well-trained police who are held responsible for their actions and know that they're going to be held responsible for their actions. I'm very fortunate to live in a place where most of the police get it. Those exceptions are the ones that make the news.
Did you happen to see a video of Fact and Madness put up today, by the way?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Fact and Madness put up a video today.
Oh.
It wasn't real exciting, but it was interesting because it was like you only had to stand in his front yard to film it.
Oh.
Cop got some kid like running away from him for some reason.
In his front yard? Or from
It was like in the street right out front of him. Yeah.
Oh. All I got is a deer crossing the road. I'm out of popcorn. What do I do? Oh, there's an old maid. Okay. All right. Now I'm out of popcorn. How you doing, Mr. Kiwi? How you doing, Nerdy? I didn't know Nerdy's here. Hi, Nerdy. Or did I? I think I'm getting old. I'm forgetting.
She came in right at the beginning.
Oh, okay. But I was first. I know Mr. Curry's going to claim he was first, but I was first.
Yeah, the Mr. Carey things are mirages.
Yeah, ignore the Carey entries before me. I was first.
Mitch, I think you're in good company with that. He's against overreaching authority, thinking they are above the law.
Absolutely.
How many videos do you watch where the cop is like, because I said so?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That works when you're a kid with your parents saying it. After that, it doesn't work anymore. Because I said so.
I really got to get my leg healed up so I can go out there, because my videos would be so much different from you, like you and Mr. Nice Guy, because when they'd say to me, why are you filming this bank? I'd say, because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. I think the closest I came to a cop overstepping was in Sherrill, New York. He says, by law, you have to show me. No, I don't. And he didn't push it, but he tried to verbally push it. But I'm like, not so much.
That was another. Did you see the video where I put up a piece of that Kansas City guy with the armored car driver?
I must have missed that one.
Yeah. Armored car driver comes. That guy, he does banks a lot. And I get a kick out of him because he'll say stuff to them like they'll come, the bank manager will come up. And first of all, this is another thing that bugs me about all of you people that do this stuff.
You
When
people?
someone comes out of the building, yes, when they come out of the building, they want to know what you're doing or whatever. first thing I'd say is, who the hell are you? None of them, very few times they come out and say, hey, I'm the restaurant manager. I'd like to know, or hey, I own this. What do you, they just come out and start demanding.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the bank manager or somebody will come out and they'll ask them, and, well, one of your recent videos reminded me of him. It was the one you're talking to the cop, because he'll say to them, he'll go, well, I'm just going to be here for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
That you said to that one cop, it won't be too, I'll leave by dark, But anyway, then he'll always say stuff like, he'll go, so while I'm talking, you tell me this, where exactly is your vault located?
Your what?
Vault,
Vaults.
the money vault.
The bank vault.
Oh, the vaults.
I'm not going to tell you that. Well, he'll say, is it climate controlled? Does it have a vent? How big is the vent? But anyway, the one that I put up a piece of.
Hot Mess
With,
Summer made it in.
Hey, Summer.
Hey, Miss, how you doing?
This guy, this armored car driver comes over, and he told him he was breaking federal law by filming the armored car. He says, you realize we are, I forget now the wording he used, we're under the Association of the Secret Service or something like that. Oh, my God.
There's a YouTube character on a YouTube channel whose neither name shall be mentioned. Recently told his audience they got task force for that. And he's even watching when the Brinks trucks are coming. Oh, squeak away.
Yeah, I used to watch KUL2 all the time, Mitch. I liked him too.
Is this supposed to be an open panel?
We never did link it, did we? Oh, I think I put it up, but I didn't go into the. I didn't go over to make sure it was pinned. Yeah, I was like KULT. He'd do stuff where he'd when they'd come out and ask why he's out there filming, he'd say, "Well, I have a short list of people who I'm allowed to tell," and he'd pretend that. Let's see, what am I doing? Let's go. Oh wait, I have to log in from the other one.
Can we throw the link out there? Boom. That's the StreamYard link. Whichever your channel you're watching, that link will bring you up on panel if you wish to be on panel. I'm assuming this is an open panel. Is Muckster still there?
He's over pinning links.
When I well, why isn't this coming up? When I opened this up over here, there was music blaring in my ear, so I didn't hear what you said.
When I started asking that question, my doctor gave me a prescription for sildenafil. Yeah. No, okay. It was funny. Viagra.
Oh, okay.
You said, why can't I get this up? Never mind. All right.
This is not letting me pin. What's going on here?
You trying to pin?
Yeah, and I logged in. No, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I can't pin.
I logged in under FMAC. Oh, you know why? Because I clicked on to the Just Muckster one.
Oh,
I probably were.
And I can't. Boom. No, I go to channel report.
Well, you can't do it as you. You have to log in as FMAC to do it.
I want to log into that, Mac. All right, let me switch account.
I'm getting it now.
You're a little faster than me.
Well, I'm already there, so
All right. All right. Where's See, now I've left the channel.
Nope, Kiwi, I cannot pin either.
oh, now it says it is pinned already.
Let me go look.
So your pin must have worked
Yeah, it's pinned.
because I clicked on it and it said unpin.
All right.
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
Allegedly. So what is up, KY Reacts, Hot Mess Summer, Duck Kiwi, Old Guy Mitch, and Nerdy. Tell us about your days. Tell us what made you smile today or what ticked you off today. What, has anybody seen Dannie? Only Nikki can pin. Now she has the power. Oh.
No, Nikki can't pin on YouTube. Nikki doesn't have the power on YouTube.
Okay.
You'd be able to pin on the you should be able to pin on the podcast channel.
Oh yeah, we got to make sure that's squared away if she's going to host.
Yeah, I made her manager or something. So that should.
Is that about changing the name of that?
No, we're not changing the name of it. I'm just the host. It's still your guys' channel. I'm just stepping in.
Well,
I'm an employee that doesn't get paid.
Underpaid.
Plus, if we start changing names, I am not going to be the one to talk to Ariel about changing all the graphics.
Oh, haven't seen Ariel in a minute. I saw Killing Time the other day. When we had that rowdy chat. Yeah.
I saw Ariel in somebody else's chat the other day. I forget who. So he's somewhat active. I think he's spending most of his time laying on the couch still, though.
Someone's volunteer fire department's getting called out.
It's air raids. We keep getting attacked from Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, they come in with hot air balloons.
I saw a meme. It's a highway sign within the city limits of Cleveland. It said Pittsburgh, 90 or 100 miles, whatever it is. And the caption is, the only sign of intelligent life in Cleveland.
You garbled there on the caption.
That's okay. The only sign of intelligent life in Cleveland. And it was a distance sign to Pittsburgh.
Oh. Which, by the way, Pittsburgh beat the Ravens today. Thank you very much.
Who'd they beat?
Baltimore.
Oh, Ravens. Is that really a team, though?
Yeah, they beat. Well, they were. It was between them for top of the NFC North, or AFC North rather. They beat the Washingtons last week, by the way.
The Commanders?
Mm-hmm. The Whiteskins.
That game was rigged. Yeah, rigged. Fake news. Rigged. I don't really follow it. Hell, today Holly and I are out for brunch, and the big screen TV behind her had a football game. I think one of the teams was South Carolina, and I said, "Is that college or NFL?" She looked at back at the TV. She looked at me. She says, "South Carolina does not have an NFL team." I'm like, "Well, I didn't know that. Why not?" KY Reacts dressed as a waiter and take it from there, Kiwi. What are we talking about? No, Pittsburgh isn't really a team. Oh, okay.
Earlier on, KY had said he couldn't share what made him smile today because it would be inappropriate and his wife wouldn't like it.
Oh, okay. La 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 la. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm guessing it was a nude photo of Zoe Saldana.
Nerdy's waving.
Hey,
Who are you waving to,
she
Nerdy?
makes me smile.
Who makes you smile?
Zoe Saldana.
Don't know. Actress, singer,
She's an actress.
actress. Okay.
I like
Comedian?
her because I'm sure she's not in real life, but she always plays these kick-ass roles, and I like women
No.
who kick ass.
Um, Linda Carter. Agree with me.
Don't take this personal, but they're really hot for Linda Carter.
You're really hot for Linda Carter?
No, I said I never was really hot for her.
Oh,
I know. Objectively, I know she's pretty, but I don't know. She was never quite my thing.
no. I just say that because she looks similar to my girlfriend.
Well, that's why I said don't take it personal.
Ah.
That's Zoe Saldana.
Oh, she looks familiar. What'd she play in? Gosh, what'd she play in? The words, don't know it. Columbiana, don't know it.
Right now, she stars in a TV show called. She's what just watched today.
Losers. They made a movie about. Oh, Avatar. Oh, was she Uhura? Was she Uhura in the reboot Star Trek's?
Might be there. She's right there. I can't remember if that's what she might have been. It might have been what she played.
All right.
The heck? Oh, damn! I almost had it. Lioness TV. There's a TV series on now called Lioness about like a CIA team that she leads.
Drumline. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Is that what she was in Columbiana, Mitch? An assassin. I remembered her being some sort of a kick-ass in that. I couldn't remember exactly what she.
I can't see Pittsburgh, so it does not exist. You sure you mean touch? You can't touch Pittsburgh? Well, I'm making fun of someone again.
I don't even remember which idiot it was that said that. I think I know, but I'm not sure. Was it the Broken System guy?
I thought it was Brick Jones, which is on the
Okay,
same.
Yeah, I was thinking it was one or the other.
They're on the same mental level. Broken System, Broken Trust, Brick Jones, Spider Dog. It's really hard to tell them apart. Oh, I have a comment on a video. Let us see what the comment is.
If it says you suck, it's probably me.
Yes, they did. I'm sorry?
I said if it says you suck, it was probably me.
Yeah, no, I don't recognize the commenter, but yeah, it was the lunch outside on the sidewalk. They had tables set up there. A lot of restaurants in the area did that during COVID and just kept doing it after COVID. Outdoor seating on the street, on the sidewalks. In Alexandria, they have a few places that go out into the street. They've closed the street, and the restaurants on both sides of the streets kind of took between the two of them took half the street over. Now it's just a walkway down the middle of the street. I don't like it. It's not fair. They're just a few blocks away. The restaurants can't do that. It's not really fair to those restaurants.
Well, I assume the city makes them lease the property.
I should research that. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it'd really be wrong if they just let them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's one thing if they're doing like a weekend street festival or something like that, but for them to just take it
Yeah.
over permanent.
yeah. It's the east end, the last 2 or 3 blocks east end of King Street in Alexandria. I thought about walking down the center of it with a camera. Nah, I guess if I could eat outside, I would. I really don't want to. Yeah. It's also too close to home.
Yeah.
Too many people recognize me. I know you and I know where you live. Let me go a little bit further away. Mr. Carey confused Monica to Lorena Bobbitt. Oh, Monica from Friends?
No, from Clinton.
Oh, because Lorena Bobbitt snipped something,
Yeah.
and Monica from Friends dropped a knife on her toe at Thanksgiving. The sausage slicer, yeah.
And Monica from Clinton just swallowed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember who it was, but some comedian, whenever that was going on, he said, that was really all a misunderstanding. He said, what it was Clinton hired her to do some redecorating. And he told her, what I want you to do is the floor above me. And you don't have to do anything on this floor, but I also want you to do it to below me. That's yeah, it should have been like, you don't have to do this floor, but he said the floor above me and below me. That's the way it should go.
Okay. Close, but no cigar. I've never met the Bobbitts, but apparently they were in this area before I settled in this area. I've met people who knew the couple, and out there in the world, when I heard the story, I heard how evil Lorena Bobbitt was. But here in this local area, the people who know them seem to be universally convinced that John Wayne Bobbitt was the asshole, that she was just tormented to a certain point. I don't know. Never met any of them. Yeah, I was thinking today about all the people I've never met, but I've met somebody who's met them. It's quite an amazing celebrity list that I've never met. Dirty Minds. Who?
Supposedly we're all, within 6 degrees of each other, or whatever that Kevin Bacon thing is.
Oh. Footloose.
That's just because he was in like so many movies that.
Speaking of Kevin Bacon, allegedly, the kids I babysat in upstate New York, when their family traveled to California, the babysitter was Kevin Bacon. I don't know. That's something they told me. I can't imagine Kevin Bacon babysitting. Of course, this is before Footloose.
That's Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Was a carpenter for a while. When he first was getting started, he was working as a carpenter. And could you imagine, like, saying, "Yeah, my kitchen was done by Harrison Ford."
That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
And the cabinet doors have never fit right.
Next time I talk to Holly, I'll get the name. I can't remember the name, but a lady in her choir is the younger sister of some famous movie director, did really gross movies. Um, I can't remember the director's name or any of the movie's name, but I'll get that information and brag on it later. Holly's also real good friends with the sister of Tony Schwartz. Is that his name? The ghostwriter for Trump's The Art of the Deal. I'm like, really?
Is that his name? That doesn't sound right.
Tony, I think it's Tony Schwartz or something like that. Her name's not Tony, and it's not Schwartz either. She's married. I can't remember her last name, but and a friend in the program used to be next door neighbors with who's that Fox News host that got colon cancer? Tony Snow.
It was Tony Schwartz, by the way.
It was Tony Schwartz. Okay. Cassie is the sister. She's one of those. They're both. What does Holly call them? Hedge fund kids.
Yeah.
Cassie's never worked. I don't know. I guess Tony did some writing, but Cassie's shtick is she travels the world on a boat. What do you call the boat with the three? It's got the three bows. I can't remember what that's called.
It's like a trimaran or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And when she's back in town in the summer, she calls Holly and says, "Can I come over and swim in your pool?" And I'm thinking, this woman is so rich. Why does she want to come and swim in your community pool? Just because they're gone so long, they don't keep their pool maintained. I'm like, get off the damn dime. She hasn't worked a day in her life. Get her on. She should be inviting you over to swim in her pool. Come on, man.
And if they have a pool, wouldn't you think you'd call the pool guy and say, "Hey, we're going to be coming home on the 12th. We want the pool ready before then," you know?
Yeah, really. That kind of easy access to cash. And Holly doesn't have a pool. She has a community pool, because of the condo she lives in. All the neighbors use this one pool. You travel the world. You got a world famous name. Your brother's world famous. Get your own damn pool. I guess I'm just a little jealous because when she comes to town, Holly gives her all her attention, and I get left behind. Why are you pinging? Oh. Dooby-dooby-doo.
Strangers in the night.
Kiss my ass. I am a director. You're not my director. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it. We got a guy who he seems to watch when our manager's out of town, and he pulls his director rank and tries to make us do things that we're not supposed to do. And he's getting our second shift right now, and I'm like, blow him off. Blow him. The boss knows. He knows him. Well, Nikki didn't do anything. What, Nikki? What didn't you do, Nikki? Were you supposed to do something? Fun is banned here, nerdy. Don't anger the muck. Oh, they're talking about you, muck.
I don't know what. I don't know. I have no idea what I was supposed to do or not do.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't do it. I don't know if you were supposed to or not, but you didn't do it. No, I wasn't talking to when I said kiss my ass. I was talking to he whose name I shall not say out loud because it's work. It's not YouTube. It's work. Finkel is a pig. Oh, it's PG. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the show is PG. That's right. That's right. All right.
Actually, PG-13.
Oh, okay. I was surprised. I'm about in the fourth season now of Stargate 1. And it's marked PG-13. And the references they have to, I would have thought it would have been, well, I guess, I don't know. It seems a little more pushy than a 13-year-old should be watching. Yeah, didn't do nothing. Oh, okay. Any Danny sightings yet? Danny, where are you? We've been looking at you for months, and all of a sudden you show up as we're closing.
Yeah, watch her disappear on us again.
Yeah. She's probably waiting for us to click end stream, and then she'll show up Republican guidance. I got your guidance right here.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's lurking. And as soon as we say, well, that's it for tonight, folks, it'll be like, hi.
Yeah. RPG coming through window near you. Oh, that would be a bad day. No. 52 minutes. How long are we going tonight?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's your idea.
Only because Carrie was whining.
Carrie was whining. Were you whining again, Carrie? Hot Miss Summer says, well, hopefully everybody had a great day. I had a pretty decent day. Thank you. I hope you had a great day too. Mr. Carey, yeah, I'm kidding. What are you up today, Miss Hot Miss Summer? And I have never seen Danny, so she doesn't exist. She don't exist. Oh, we've seen her avatar. I will eventually make my up. Make my up? What are you going to make up? I slept all day until I had to come to work, so it was a good day. I should have slept today, you know? Why didn't I sleep today? Is it your fault, Muckster? Nikki, is it your fault?
Well, you worked last night, so you probably slept then.
Oh, yeah, I did. Actually, I surprised Holly by showing up at church. She's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I go to church here. Yeah, but you worked last night. I'm like, if that's what you call it. Why are you crying? Why are you crying there, Carrie? I get it. You're still crying because Trump won. I was crying too, but I'm over it for now until he's inaugurated. I'll probably cry again when he's inaugurated. Yeah. It's so loud around me, I would have to stay muted right now on panel. Oh, okay. That's right. Oh, we need to get up here. Michael Bruno, we need to get him up here. Muckster's strangely quiet. Which we prefer muted. Okay, yeah. I think Muckster's mad at me for suggesting Bruno come up. Nikki, do you know Michael Bruno?
No.
I've experienced one of his tirades.
A tirade? Is that what that is? Oh, yes, I guess that's what that is.
Actually, I would love to have Bruno come in.
You would.
I don't know how long he'd last, but it'd be fun for a short period.
Bruno's a fed. Bruno, where are you? Muckster wants you to come on. Come on, Bruno. No, I don't think he's coming. He's going to wait till our view count's below 4.
Bruno's
good
one
in
of
the
those
movie?
guys he's one of those guys that amuses me because
Yeah.
he's a moron, but he thinks he's a genius.
He's a moronically amusing kind of fellow. If I open up the Fandango app, what am I going to see? Oh, Wicked, November 22nd. I'm going to see Wicked. Defying gravity, bitches. Defying gravity. Gladiator 2. Yeah. Luffy's A Night at the... Yeah, that looks boring. A Night at the Symphony. Well, I don't know. Interstellar. What's that? IMAX exclusive. For King and Countries. A Drummer Boy. Christmas Live. Oh. Come, they told me. Ba-rum-pum-pum-pum. Bonhoeffer, Pastor Spy Assassin. Night Bitch. Opening December 6th. Night Bitch.
Well, not wa bitch, but night bitch.
Night Bitch, yeah. September 5.
That's the sign off whenever it's just me and Nikki. I'll be like, she'll go, so night muck, and I'll go night bitch.
Oh, okay. Gravity
So
definition.
it's not going to be worth your money to watch it.
Physics, the force that attracts a body toward the center of the earth or toward any other physical body having mass. I really didn't believe in gravity. I just thought the earth sucked. Ooh. Yeah, I don't see anything good in the movies. Oh, they're doing a remake of The Fifth Element?
Really?
I didn't really like the first one.
Movies like that. Did you say you didn't like the first one?
Not really. It was all right, I guess. Kiss Me, Kate, the musical. Ghost Cat. Hollywood sucks lately. Hello, love, again.
I don't think they ever did a movie version of Kiss Me, Kate, did they?
Well, they're doing one now. So if I go to Kingstown right now, I can watch Red One. Nah. Or, nah. Kanguva. Tumbad. Hello, love, again. Heretic. Conclave. A Real Pain. Oh, they made a movie about Muckster. A Real Pain. Okay. Venom, The Last Dance. Smile 2. The Wild Robot. Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Sucked.
I think I'll watch SG1. And Nerdy's waiting for the remake of Cats. Like Putin and Ukraine President Dakiv. I'm waiting for the... Oh, Putin and Ukraine are waiting for the Cats remake? I must be missing something. Oh, Dakiwi. Make a version of the song on your channel, Mr. Curie. Oh. I see it. Venom, The Last Dance. Oh, okay. I saw it. Oh, I see it. I saw it. Seems I saw. Yeah. Oh. I have silent texts. Okay. Yep, nothing interesting there. I think I'm gonna watch some SG1. Call it call it a day. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any Danny sightings yet? No Danny sightings yet?
I'll give it a half hour.
Give it half an hour? Okay.
That'd be, because she's 3 hours off of us. She's 2 or 3 hours behind us.
Montana, right? Central.
Yeah.
I think she's mountain, yeah. Well, I saw Wicked on Broadway. I'm curious how the movie's going to turn out. I hope they'll do that shit like they did with Hamilton, where they just filmed the stage play and put it on Disney Channel. I hope they actually have a motion picture. How come Nikki doesn't have a wrench? How come Nikki doesn't have a wrench? Doesn't Nikki not have a wrench? I'm curious.
He has a wrench.
Do I have a wrench? Yes, I do. I'm special. Okay.
See, there's Nikki.
Ah. Yes.
It's
What do they call it in Australia? It's not a wrench. It's a
spanner.
spanner. All right. Most movies bore me in the first 5 minutes. I made it through Venom. Oh, you made it to 6 minutes in Venom. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to watch 20-year-old episodes of SG1 because, yeah, I'm really tired. I'm actually going to fall asleep probably halfway through the first show. I want to wish everyone a good night and stay out of trouble. And don't do what I do. Or don't do anything I would. I don't know. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys.
Good night. Okay. So now that I've been playing around while he's been waxing poetic, I, of course, as you can see in the chat, was able to get into the YouTube. So that'll work. I believe I have everything set up. I thought he'd never leave.
Oh, you know, one of the other things I thought of, and we're going to hopefully get the other guys together, have a meeting, is whenever doing somebody, have them show up like at least 20 minutes ahead or something
to check mic and camera if they want camera and all of that.
Just to make sure everybody's on the same page. And also if it's people, you know, like the one you have scheduled and the one I suggested to you, people like that, if they want to stream to their channels, that's fine too.
Yeah. Hi, Logan.
Ah, that's why. I think I was talking to Summer earlier, and I was on a different page, but I had to pop out for chat, and I thought, why am I not seeing Summer? That's because she's on a different channel and could see her on the StreamYard chat, but not. Okay.
Yeah, there's apparently people on other chats. I actually waved in real life. Yeah, Logan, the real chat is going on over on FMAC Chat and Play.
I could put that as an announcement beginning. Probably should have pinned that into the other two channels. That's originally what we were going to do with the podcast. We'll stream it to all the channels, but tell everybody that the only chat we'd be paying attention to would be the podcast chat. And then we just decided now we'll just keep it to one channel, make it a lot easier.
Yeah, that way it granted, it'll bring the, nobody's yelling at anybody, Logan, but we have cookies over here. If you keep it on just the one channel, like you said, it would be less confusing, along with the fact that it would raise views on the other channels, maybe, depending on, if anybody likes
Yeah,
it. But
yeah, we were mostly thinking about the visibility, that people would be more of aware of it, especially like with Finkel's channel and that. But yeah, because then we were thinking we'd have to be sitting there watching the different ones. And like I said, now when someone comes that has their own channel, they can stream to it if they want, but we're going to tell them we're not going to be watching the chat from there. So
Mr. Carey, you're not the only one that went over there. I went over there too. I found him. But you know what? Huh. I must be shadow banned on Finkel's channel because it didn't even show up in StreamYards. Yep. I just switched from the top chat to live chat over there, and my comment disappeared. I love YouTube. It's nothing, Finkel. You can't fix anything. It's YouTube.
it was actually me.
Oh,
I just clicked as him in StreamYard.
yeah. I found that unless I'm a mod or a paying member, my comments do not show.
Well, start paying me.
Yeah, okay. I'll pay you when you pay me. This is clickbait. No, Kiwi, it's never clickbait.
It's Danny baiting. I swear she's going to show up again just as we hit the outro music.
Mm-hmm.
Really wanted to see her. She's got some splaining to do.
Maybe she just checked out of YouTube for a little bit because she had
Well,
real life.
that's what I kept hoping whenever people would say about her. That was my hope that she just decided to take some time off. It was good to see, she's alive.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody a little while ago. I can't remember if it was you or not, but it's funny how it's like everybody loves Danny, but there is not a person on YouTube who's ever actually seen her or heard her voice. She doesn't even check the email that she has on her channel.
I don't know. Hey, yeah, Nerdy, just a small whiff so we all know she's okay. Danny is the Matrix.
And Nikki is the matron.
And now say it 3 times faster. Have you heard from Danny, Mitch? Mitch seems to hear from people that nobody does. That's a good song, Perry.
She drives in high heels.
She drives in high heels so that she can make the guys feel like she's just, some young little thing that they can take advantage of, and then she whips the switchblade out on them, and they're like, whoa, okay, we'll back up.
But it also helps her reach the pedals. I remember when she mentioned that, it reminded me of the old thing they used to say about Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Everybody would talk about, what a great dancer Fred Astaire was, and they'd say, yeah, but Ginger does the same thing as him, except backwards and heels.
Mm-hmm. People like me for some odd reason. I don't know why. Mitch, I say the same thing. People like me, not you, but me, for some odd reason. And I have no idea why.
People do not like kiwi, and I know why.
Well, I was kind of wondering, the link is posted and he hasn't popped in. I wonder if he got his hair cut or something and is, ashamed of it. Yeah, Mr. Carey, Mr. Nicky's afraid of me. Just ask him, he'll tell you. At least if you listen to all the other people around the tube. um, he lost his glasses in the dark, can't see. Oh, well, we got someone else, but we didn't. You were missed, Steve. We've been live for over an hour.
Ribs again.
We had chili.
I keep thinking of making chili, and I never get around to it. I was thinking of making a pot to have a bag of the 15 beans soup. Thinking of using them for the chili. Well, somebody was talking about what they put in their chili the one night. I can't remember what it was, but whatever the one ingredient was, it was like everybody else went, like chicken or whatever, all at the same time. What was it they said they put in?
I don't know.
It was something weird like peas or something they mentioned.
I mean, that probably sounds like something like raisins and potato salad.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep seeing black people talk about white people doing that. I have never seen anybody put raisins in potato salad.
Neither
And if I
have
had,
I.
they, they, they wouldn't still be alive today. Yeah, it just is wrong.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Steph. I like a little hot sauce on my potato salad. I don't bother making the potato salad with it. I just put a little on my bowl.
Steve, it's better that she be your stalker than actually know your schedule and where you're at and what you're doing and when you're doing it. It's Pennsylvania Dutch.
Hmm.
Hmm. What was the other thing that we were talking about that people were maybe olives on something?
Well, I've definitely seen people put olives in potato salad. I don't find that to be heresy, but I personally don't like olives. I can stand a little black olive. Yeah, some people, they put olives in all kinds of stuff.
Black olives or green olives in potato salad?
Well, I could stand a little black olives. A lot of people do green.
No, Logan, I can't say I've ever put salt on pickled eggs.
Oh, I've definitely put salt on a pickled egg. And there's few things that I put salt on. But yeah, hard boiled or pickled egg is one of them. My mother used to make
I
a
put
really
salt
good
on
pickled egg.
hard-boiled eggs, but not pickled eggs.
Hello, Justin. You don't hard boil your pickled eggs?
They're hard-boiled and then they're pickled, but I don't put salt on the pickled eggs. No.
See, you're just weird.
We all know that. Tell everybody something they didn't know.
I always think that, I mean, because I have stuff like that too, and isn't it? It's interesting when you think about it. You know, it's like, why would you want salt on the one and not the other when they're pretty similar? You know. His mom put green olives in the stuffing. Oh God, yeah, yeah. You don't want anything like that in your life. Hello, STD.
I guess for public safety must have got done.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you say he started at like 5?
He
can't be
started the
done.
same time you did over here.
Oh, it was 5:30, and he's done already.
Oh, an hour and a half.
Usually it takes him 2.5 hours just to make a quick announcement. I do like garlic in a lot of things.
I like garlic in a lot of things, but somebody who shall remain nameless, but is the only person who cooks in this house, haha, absolutely loves garlic.
Natural people rebellion. Yeah, my uncle used to always be chewing garlic, and it would just seep out of his pores. Oh, did you know Steve was here?
Yeah, I said he had been missed.
I was just joking because he said we'll miss him.
Yeah.
But now that he's leaving, Izzy can come in.
That's all right, Stephanie. You don't have to go stalk. You can stay here.
Stephanie's probably one of the oldest members, or whatever you want to call it, of our chats. I think she was here pretty close to the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Justin, thank you.
Just grow dreadlocks, Mitch.
Oh, Justin, you need to come over to the FMAC chat and play. That's where everybody is at in chat. Mitch, I don't know if you could get a 501c, but I think churches like get like where they don't have to pay taxes and stuff because they're churches.
Yeah, I think it's just 501c, but they might have a different. I don't think there's anybody in my channel, so I am going to shut it down.